Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do a general reading. We have with us a deck of normal tarot, the Healing Heart Mantra and a Soul Coaching Oracle. So we're going to start off with the Oracle and we'll finish with the Healing Mantra. Right, let's see what our soul coaching is we require today. We'll just jump straight into the reading. Okay. So we'll take two cards just to eke out some energy. Awakening. Okay, so someone could be awakening, having a little bit of an epiphany moment to some situation in their life. And the next card out is faith. So maybe someone needs to take a little bit of a leap of faith towards their awakening, or their awakening is opening them up to a new era coming in. She's sort of flying off of the steps there. They kind of look like steps. The cliff. It kind of reminds me of the Fool card in tarot. So maybe taking a bit of a leap of faith. Also with this card, just before I kind of crack on with the tarot, we've got this kind of as above, so below kind of energy. So as you ascend up in the ethereal realms, you're also ascending down in the material world, or the other way around. Please take that one as it resonates. Leave it there so you can see. Okay, so let's play some tarot, shall we? What I could do is just move everything up a little bit, which makes more sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Right, so let's play some tarot. Ooh, we got the Ace of Swords come out. So a new beginning is definitely on the horizon. Aces are all about new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is a new way of thinking, a new idea, some truth, some clarity. I quite often think of the cold hard truth when I see that as well, because of the metal can be quite hard. We got the Nine of Wands, or the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wounds. I've heard it being called many things. So maybe there's a new way of thinking around some of the past situations and past experiences that you've had where you feel quite wounded. You know, you've been through it, you've been through the ringer. But I always say with the Nine of Wands to wear that as your armour, okay? Yes, you went through X, Y and Z, but you also survived X, Y and Z, okay? Let's see what else we've got. The Six of Wands, so there's some victory here. Okay, so maybe as you work through these wands one at a time, as he's there holding wands, you just become quite victorious. People start noticing your awakening, your changing, your newness wants to come through. So there's a message there for someone. The next card out is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is illusion, delusion. It could be choices, it could be multiple things that you're going to be getting some recognition for. It could be multiple things that you'd be getting a new way of thinking about, or, you know, multiple truths, or you have to take this one as it resonates. But it could also be having maybe a little bit of a bubble being burst with the awakening and the truth and the delusion side of that. We've got the Two of Pentacles came flopping out. I'm going to check, but I don't think a card. I think it might have been the Sun. I will put it back in because it didn't come out, but I think it was the Sun that almost flipped. So that's going back in, but I'll just double check no other cards did flip. You got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so some balancing going on here. It could be rebalancing the way that you're thinking, restructuring your mind a little bit, putting some energy from one area into another. Let's just check. I don't think anything did flip. No. Okay, let's carry on and let's see what the Ace of Swords. See if we can clarify the Ace of Swords a little bit more with this. Taking a leap of faith towards your awakening, or a journey that's going to lead you to a bit more of an awakening. I tend to think whoever's watching these sort of videos, these tarot videos and self-help videos and all that sort of thing, you're already on your path to awakening, or you've already had a bit of an epiphany moment where you have awakened. But this is just like the next step on that journey. Ooh. So we've got the Four of Cups coming out with the Ace of Swords. So it could be finally seeing whatever this cup is. With the Four of Cups, you know, you've got the person there almost kind of closed off to the energy, very nonchalant, like not even paying attention to the hand of God coming in with this cup. Now, all the aces have the hand of God coming in with the cup. This is the only other card in the deck, in the whole deck, where God comes in with this offer. Are you over-analysing? Are you over-analysing these three cups, or just putting too much attention into what is right in front of you that you're not seeing this opportunity? But I think it could also be something that's just going to come out of the left field a little bit, something you're not expecting. So I think there's a truth or a clarity moment coming in a way, or something specifically you're not expecting. Okay, so let's have a little look at the Nine of Wands. So what is the Nine of Wands about? Let's get a clarifying card. The King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, for a start, Taurus. So if you are a Taurus, this could resonate with you a little bit more. It's the card of the Taurian in the suit, part of the deck in the minor arcana, I should say. But it's also just being about grounded and being stable and having that support, groundedness, that support system. You've got the nice big comfortable home in the background. You know, you're very grounded, very stable, very solid in that sense. So I think any work that you're still doing is only going to increase that. And it's almost like you can pick up the next wand now because you've worked through, you know, 1, 2 and 3. Now it's time to go for 4, 5 and 6. Oh, got 2 cards. Yeah, put down some burdens. So with the Six of Wands, you know, in order to get your achievements, you need to let go of some of the burdens that are just holding you down. And then people can, you've got 10 there and you've got 6 there. People can see you more because you've got rid of some of the things that are holding you back. You know, you've got rid of 4, so now people can start recognising your achievements. We'll take this one with the Ten of Wands. So here comes that achievement, okay? The Knight of Swords is that fast-moving energy, very, very energetic, swift energy coming in. It could be how quickly this truth, knowledge, awakening comes in. It's definitely coming in via the hand of God. So I would definitely say it's sort of an as above, so below. It's almost like it's going to pull you up in the ethereal realms, or you're being pulled up in the ethereal realms by your higher self. And you just got to have that faith and take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith to hand it over to God. That's how I see that card at the moment, is put that faith in God. You've got the Strength card coming out with the Seven of Cups. So, you know, yeah, you've got the strength to deal with whatever it is that you're going to be dealing with, whether it's one thing or whether it's 2 things or whether it's 7 things. 2 cards came out and they came out over here. They flew out. You got the Two of Swords. That was going to say Cups, and 2 of Swords with the Magician. So yeah, you're manifesting this in and you're at a crossroads. Okay, you're at the crossroads. Do you take this leap of faith? Do you carry on your current path and just end up where you were, you know, circling back around and just ending up where you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know, where you are now even. You know, you don't want to keep going around in circles. I think, excuse me, hopefully you will see the opportunity when it's given to you. Hopefully you will recognise it, and I think you will, because, you know, with 2 hands coming in and this having this faith, I don't think there's going to be a problem there. Specifically, we do have 1, 1 on the table. We have 2, 2 on the table. Just for anyone who seeing repeating numbers or anything like that. We also have 8. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we're going to take a couple of healing mantra cards just to close out the reading, but this is definitely about, you know, taking that leap of faith and putting your faith into the universe, your spirit guides, God, I don't care what you call them. I don't think they care what you call them. But it's about bringing in that manifestation. Whatever it is you've been manifesting, this rebalancing. Let's take a couple of cards, shall we? Discovering happiness. I was going to take the one underneath it, but I just kind of saw discovering happiness and thought, perfect. Discovering happiness. I'll allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, and I understand that this reading was definitely more about taking a leap of faith, but it can be in areas, however, you know, you manifested this reading, and also how it sits with you. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. I'm going to leave that there because they're going to be messages for someone. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.